Welcome to this episode of Gamezone TV. This is the authority on local gaming news, and we'll see what's happening this week in the area of South Africa. Whew, this is a poiky part of gaming news.
This is the news on Gamezone TV.
Because gaming is such a male-dominated industry, we know how much you like sexy ladies inside your games. Well, Hansilius has dropped the latest Borderlands 2 news because one of the new characters is possibly the sexiest lady in gaming. Her name is Ellie, and apparently she's there to outrange Scooter. Well, guess who I'm going to be playing as? Internet tech blog Technoblog has uploaded some very interesting photos and they look quite real of the new PlayStation Slim. Zay Krill's written quite an interesting article about it on Gamezone. Go check it out. See what you think. Do you think it looks like the real PlayStation Slim? It looks legitimate, but I'm not very impressed with the design. It kind of looks way too similar. It looks like a transformer vomited out a PlayStation 3 and forgot to put the parts back correctly. That's just my opinion. Ooh, there's a bunch of trash talking between some of these developers. Apparently, Crytek are challenging or accusing the Unreal 3 Engine 4 of being 3 years late, thinking that they have some one-up on what's happening with the Unreal Engine, saying that what they've got is better, but they haven't shown it yet. If you ask me, that reeks of fear. That's the smell of fear.
Hi, my name is Crispit, and I'm this week's resident pro gamer. Here's this week's pro tip. Playing a Zerg, one of the quickest ways for your macro to slip is forgetting your injects. Injects take a lot of time and concentration away from battle, and are especially difficult when you've got lots of hatcheries spread out all over the map. But there's an easier way. Open your hotkey screen and go to the base camera setting and bind it to something that is close to your shift key. Then make sure that you have at least one queen per hatchery, and that they're all in the same numbered group. Once you got this down, select the numbered group that has your queens in it, press the inject key and hold down shift. Then press the base camera key that you just bound and you'll notice that your screen jumps to the nearest hatchery with the hatchery right at the middle of it. Move your mouse over the hatchery and left click to inject. Because you're holding down shift, your queens will still be in inject mode, so you can left click on the hatchery that you zoomed in on and then click your base camera key again and it will center on the next hatchery. Keep cycling between bases and injecting larva onto the hatcheries. Some tips for optimizing this are keeping the area directly over your hatchery free of overlords so you can target your hatchery easily, keeping your queens close to hatcheries, and hitting the stop key once your hatcheries are injected so that your queens don't try and walk to distant bases to inject.
Now it's time for community stuff.
Gross! Gamezone are hosting the HL Jam Team Fortress Cup in South Africa. It is a friendly match where you have Highlander teams. Now Highlander team is a team made up of 9 players, each playing a different class, and it's open to the public. Anybody can register. All you have to do is go to 16-bit Team Fortress. The article and the link to the article is in the description below. Go make a comment to register your team. Make sure you got a full team and compete. The prize is fantastic. If you are playing Team Fortress 2, remember the game is free to play, so if you want to learn to win the competition, that would also be cool. But it's free to play on Steam. The prize is 9 Counter-Strike Go beta keys, and you can access on Steam, which is an amazing prize, and you can take those 9 players and you can start a new clan there. How about that? It's a lot of fun. Get involved. It gives you a purpose to play games, and you can tell your mom that you're beating pros like me. Thank you for watching this week's episode of Gamezone TV. Sorry that we're shooting so late. Nick got stuck in Istanbul for 28 hours. True story.
Can you believe it, eh?
Ask him about it in the comments below. So we're shooting late this week, but we still hope that you enjoy it. I hope you're playing some Starcaft and that you take some of Chris's advice, because his advice is good. And I hope you're going to be joining us with the Team Fortress 2 HL Cup, because it's going to be great to see some local guys get involved in that kind of thing. Download some Steam, get some game on. Remember to high-five a stranger and stay at school and don't do drugs. Rather do chicken.
Yum, 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 yum. Why did I get a chicken sandwich, you bastard?
I'm a presenter. We get all the perks.
Man, I hate you.